Nestled in a mountain range south of Reno is where you'll find Virginia City. Back in the 1800s, Virginia City was known as the Queen of the Comstock. It's hard to imagine that at one time there was over 25,000 residents who lived in the tiny city limits. Between 1859 to 1870, those residents had one thing on their minds: wealth. After 1878, the silver in the mines was gone, and the town simply dried up. Today, Virginia City thrives on tourism. It's the place locals take visitors to relive the past of the Wild West. The next stage of Virginia City is a city alive with art, culture, and food. One stop everyone must make is the world-famous Piper's Opera House. This is actually the third Piper's Opera House, built in 1885, as the second Piper's Opera House burned down to the ground during the Great Virginia City Fire of 1875. The first Piper's Opera House was constructed in 1868. It, too, was lost in a fire. As they say, the third time's a charm. What is the next stage of Piper's Opera House? Well, for one, it's inviting today's actors to perform on a spring-supported floor and raked stage originally designed in 1885, a stage designed to perform the great works of William Shakespeare, acoustically perfect. But according to some of those actors of today, performing at Piper's Opera House means you'll be sharing the stage alongside some paranormal co-stars.
It's almost as if they guide you, like it's their last final act, and they're doing it with you. You know, they love the theater so strong that they're still here. And I love that feeling. It's a feeling that I can't even describe to you what that feeling is. It's amazing. It's really like the second person is acting right by you. It's fluent. You can't explain the words.
At Piper's Opera House today, you can catch a performance, take a tour, or even host your wedding inside this historic building. But just make sure you're okay with some unexpected guests from the other side. Before the crew and I went to Piper's Opera House, we decided to check out another Virginia City next stage story. The Cider Factory is a restaurant that resides in what used to be an actual cider factory, making all the cider and vinegar for Virginia City's mining boom in the 1800s. We were thoroughly impressed with our lunch. We had some excellent salads, pastas, and a steak sandwich, and everyone on the team agreed that the next stage of desserts is Chef Heidi's bread pudding. It was spectacular. Speaking of spectacular, how about William Strickland? He was hanging out at the Cider Factory, and he serenaded us with this ad-libbed next stage song. The next stage. From ghosts to grub, Virginia City has some pretty outstanding options. So step back in time to experience the next stage of Virginia City.
The next stage, the next